Welcome to NEXTGames Omen series. This video covering how to solo the Glassy Craver. Now in this video, I'll give an overview of the Craver's battle strategy, and then an example of the fight against the Glassy Craver. We'll do all of this on the ninja job with the warrior subjob. Now the Glassy Craver is one of the 3 random mid-bosses in Omen. If you are tanking, the Malignant set is recommended to make your life easier. Also note that the Glassy Craver has decent evasion, so don't neglect your accuracy. Now with all the mid-bosses, the frequency of TP moves used will increase as the hit point of the Craver decreases. Under 25% hit points, he will use abilities every 3 seconds or so definitely prepare yourself for that. Now let's briefly go over the abilities that you'll see the Glassy Craver use. The first one is Material Fend, which gives the Craver an evasion boost. The next is Promethean Broom, which is an AoE damage and poison ability. Next is Empty Thrash, which is a conal physical damage ability, followed by Murk, which was AoE Gravity. The last ability we'll talk about here is View Sync, which is an AoE draw-in and damage ability. Now all of those abilities are quite easy to deal with. However, the final 2 abilities do require some attention. The first one is Impalement, and it is a single target critical damage ability that fully resets enmity on the target and leaves the target at low hit points. This is best avoided by the use of Migawari. Now Carousel is used right after View Sync to inflict AoE physical damage to the entire party and knock everyone back. This is a dangerous ability if used repeatedly at low hit points, so once you get below 25% hit points, you want to kill as quickly as possible. You also want to be sure to use Trust with as high hit point as possible to allow them to survive this ability. Abilities such as Urine will help to lower the TP gain of the Craver at higher hit point levels. He's just going to spam those TP moves regardless, so you just got to finish him off as quickly as possible. Now the Craver can also use Mighty Strikes, so use caution when it's up not to take additional damage. I prefer to use Arc EV to tank the mid-bosses, as it allows you to more easily get in damage, skill chains, and Magic Burst. Speaking of Magic Burst, they do really good damage on the Craver, so make sure that you are dual Magic Bursting to speed the fight along while feeding the Craver as little TP as possible. Now for my other trust, I'm using Joachim for Marches. Note that you can use Almia, but she lacks the ability to help cure the party after those carousels. I'm using Arcelia for Haste. Koru's low hit points makes him more of a risk in this, and Arcelia has the AoE Cure, which can help out after the carousels. I'll also use Monburo and Yoran Oran for cures. Now if you don't have Monburo, any curing mages will work, but preferably you want to use ones with higher hit point totals and ones that won't melee and feed the Craver extra TP. This fight normally takes about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, that's going to be all the info on how to take on the Glassy Craver. Let's go ahead and see what a battle example looks like. Enjoy the run, everyone. And that'll be it for the Glassy Craver. I hope everyone found that helpful. In our final mid-boss video, we will be covering the Glassy Gorger. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.